Robert Downey Jr. is in talks for a Jon Favreau Star Wars movie.
That's the rumor.
So I don't run with rumors, but I do cover news. I'm covering news. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm not saying that I want this to happen. I'm saying that somebody on a website is saying that this is potentially going to happen. Here we are, Giant Freaking Robot. This was published on January 11th. This is the article. Again, caution, take with a grain of salt. Now, this website has had good intel before. It has had bad intel as well. Now, notice the language. Robert Downey Jr. may team up with his old Iron Man director, Jon Favreau, for a new Star Wars movie. Now, this is according to the trusted and proven sources from Giant Freaking Robot.
Who? Top men.
This article says Lucasfilm has been leery in producing a full-length movie for the franchise as of late. Gee, I can't imagine why.
Who are you? Rey Skywalker.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass.
Having called virtually 85% of the actual paying, toy-buying, actual Star Wars audience racist, misogynist, and all kinds of other Islamophobic stuff.
Not a great plan.
It was this duo of Jon Favreau and Robert Downey Jr. that ignited what the MCU became in 2008 with Iron Man. Would Disney be looking at this as the same type of reboot? Would it be a safe bet? Would it be a safe bet with the leadership that not just Lucasfilms has, but Disney has? Is this something? I mean, the reason why Robert Downey Jr. allegedly left the MCU is because he cost too much money. How much money would it take for him to come on to reboot the failed Disney Star Wars cinematic universe?
Lots of money.
Now, there hasn't been a Star Wars film since Return of the Jedi came out. All right, let's be fair. Since Revenge of the Jedi came out from George Lucas himself, and there's a whole bunch of nonsense.
The fucking bus is fucking
right! And truly terrible writing for some crap movies that Disney put out that they said were Star Wars. After giving George Lucas like $4 billion.
I've kind of lost control of Star Wars, so it's going off in a different path than what I intended.
It was in 2019 that The Rise of Skywalker came out, and it was the lowest grossing entry in Disney's sequel trilogy. As a matter of fact, after the first movie, when everybody was very interested in it, each successive release was lower grossing. Now, Lucasfilm, run by
Fade in, fade out.
has pretty much been concentrating on making B and C tier crap for Disney Plus, which a lot of which was laughable. That then resulted to creating a Baby Yoda, which then drove up toy sales, but that's been played out for quite a while now. Now, the last movie that Robert Downey Jr. was in was 2020's Doolittle, which became one of the biggest critical and commercial disappointments of that year. Would that make Robert Downey Jr. cheaper for a Star Wars film, considering the dude has not made a movie since then? Maybe. Again, this is speculation that's coming off of a website called Giant Freaking Robot. I wouldn't exactly go and buy Disney stock off of this. Just my opinion. There's no details what this would even cover. Tony Stark, Iron Man, what role could he play in a Favreau-led Star Wars movie in
Women fade out.
an era where Lucasfilms is exactly what none of us who are Star Wars fans want it to be, and Disney is circling the drain with its stock prices. I think, and this is just my opinion, I don't know if this is going to happen, and I don't even think I want it to happen. I don't. Not now. I don't know. What is it going to take for Hollywood to change? There are people who say it is changing. I don't see it. I don't have hope anymore. I need to see results. That is part of stepping away from a codependent relationship, as you no longer accept the promise that something is going to be better. You need to see the results that it is getting better. Tom Cruise made a darn good Maverick movie. The Northman was a great movie. Batman was almost a timeless classic movie until the end, which was obviously studio interference. There's nothing coming out in 2023 that I want to see. There's not one movie I want to see, and I fear very greatly for my friends who are hopeful for Mario. I want it to be good. There's nothing coming out in the MCU I care about. There's nothing coming out in the DCEU I care about. That's not because I'm black-pilled. It's because I don't want to be part of this codependent relationship anymore and accept excuses. And the intellectual property that created these brilliant characters maybe be treated with respect. And dare I say, someone bringing their A game, not their ideological game. What do you think, Robert Downey Jr.? In Star Wars, is this made-up crap that people are just going to make endless videos about, or is this going to happen? I'm Salty Travel and C. You have a good one.